Hi.
Currently, I'm wearing a lot of makeup today. Why did you start wearing makeup?
I look pretty gross. Well, I've been talking about going green so much lately that I actually lost my voice.
So she hasn't really needed to take as many deep breaths. The number of trees that are burning down and the number of trees that are being cut down,
Especially in our area here.
especially here in the LA area. It's really hard with the amount of carbon dioxide that we produce by exhaling and the amount of oxygen that trees produce. And the amount of oxygen that trees produce just has not been at the levels it should be because of all the trees getting cut down.
Because you use it, you keep it. You don't use it, you lose it. That's the saying.
You lose.
Also, I just thought it was really this struck me as a really good point. Check it out. That the other day I was in J. Crew actually, and we purchased 2 headbands, and I said, they're like, do you want a bag for this? And I was like, if you're getting 2 headbands, you don't need 2 bags. You need 1.
Yeah, you need that slip for your receipt because you don't want to lose it, but you can put it in the same bag as the bag you're sharing the headband with. There are a lot of important ways that we've been going green. We didn't follow the trend and vote for Barack Obama. The amounts of water that are wasted every day in the U.S. alone, it's just
I haven't washed
ridiculous.
my hair in a week, for example.
I haven't washed my hair in a week either. And, well, I guess we did that before.
That's not new.
But we're
anyway.
labeling it as green now.
Go green.
It's trendy now to not take
Look how
showers
good
or
this
wash your
hair
hair.
looks.
Look how good this hair looks.
No, it doesn't.
We're doing our part for the environment. I don't think that showering is something that a green person would do on a regular basis. I don't think washing clothes is something that a green person or somebody who cares about the economy would do on a regular basis. I don't think that single cupping or refills is something that anyone should do ever.
We made a decision together that Haley wouldn't have a car, and only I would. That has been a really good choice. I get to wake up at 4:15 in the morning and spend about 10 minutes of my morning with Haley. It's been really, we're making a movie now. Look how far this has gone.
Emily really cares about me. I really love her.
Don't talk when it's my turn to talk. But also, I wore a green shirt today. We're going to go to tanning beds instead of tanning.
Because we're not going to use up the UV rays that the sun is giving us. I think that it's disgusting to use natural resources besides fire.
Yeah.
You
and
know,
they say it's renewable. How do you know
our
that?
sun is going to run out.
It is.
It's been scientifically proven. And if you want to be one of those people who, uses the Earth's natural resources,
but I'm not going to.
When
I'm
the
going
sun
to
goes
tanning
out,
bed.
we're not going to feel guilty.
And we'll still be tan. So there's that. I stopped eating. No, I didn't do that. But say that I did, for example.
Hypothetically.
We're not eating food.
We don't really even drink that much water. It's little things that don't personally benefit you, but they benefit the big picture.
Which is. So, we ask all of you.
Go green.
We're going green by going. You know what? This is how we're going green, and this you're going to have to add it out. We're going to a concert. You know what? We're supporting a vegan.
And all pretend light and pretend energy, and it's just going to suck. And we're all going to be walking around like zombies because we're not going to have any nutrition, and we're all going to just have vitamins.
What? So support your local vegans, because let me tell you what they're not doing, killing the earth. Like you are.
Well, they are. They're killing plants and stuff. They're just not killing animals.
Go green. We could choose to do laundry. Most people do laundry. Do you know how much water you waste? It's a lot. Instead of washing clothes, we're going to buy new clothes because that benefits the economy, which I hear is not so well lately. Anyways, so we buy new clothes because that ensures our economy. We don't spend time. We don't waste water. We don't use energy. We throw away our old clothes, actually, which helps the garbage men keep their job. Yeah.
So she worked at Gilly Hicks and I worked at Abercrombie, and any clothes that didn't get sold, instead of going to charity, they actually burned them. And we just kind of took that and we were like, that's so good, because when you burn clothes, you create fire, and we all know that creates energy.
This cup I've been drinking, I use about 7 a day, and 15% less plastic than before. 15%. So I use many of
That's
them.
over 100% recycled.
Right,
material.
so I use 7 of them. 7 times 15 is probably about 100. I mean, it's probably more when you really
It is
calculate
more.
it out. Also, it uses 45% less fewer carbon emission, and I don't know what that is. I just helped 90% of the world.
And I use a lot of those cups too.
When you're at Starbucks and you want another water, don't like reuse the cup.
Don't get a refill. It'll save you money. Of course.
This is what you do. You throw it away.
A selfish person would get refills, but not somebody who's going green.
Here's what I say. Double cup it. I mean, your iced drinks, they need it. Like,
I mean, okay, I get Frappuccino. When I get a Frappuccino, I ask them to double cup it. Your hand does not get cold. And now in December, it's really important to make sure that you don't get cold because otherwise it's like, I don't know.
you know, triple cup it if you have to. Quadruple
And
cup
use
it.
a sleeve.
And use the sleeve because the economy needs it. Our environment needs it. We need it.
We haven't been really taking that many showers.
So support your local vegans because let me tell you what they're not doing, killing the earth like you are.
Well, they are. They're like killing like plants and stuff. They're just not killing animals.
Go green. Reusing your resources. People think, oh, I'm cold. I should get a new blanket. Like all the time. Like, I'm cold. I'm going to go get a blanket.
Or like, my blanket's flat. I want a fluffier blanket. Or I want
Yeah.
a different colored blanket. Or
Me, I have been using the same blanket for over 19 years. Does this look like a bad blanket to you? No, not to me either. By you just reusing this blanket, I've been saving so many. Like, think if I bought a blanket a year, I would have used 19 blankets by now. Guess how many I've used?
one. I've used a lot of blankets.
Peacock feather.
My dad gave me peacock feathers. There are a few things I could have done with these. Thrown them out. Told him no thanks. Not done anything with them. And instead we're using them as decoration in our room and our house. And this is good because the peacock feathers are from the peacocks from my dad's house, and they would be feathers that would be put to no other use. They cost the environment nothing. And instead of buying plastic feathers or faux feathers, we're using these feathers in a PETA-friendly way. It doesn't hurt the peacocks, it doesn't hurt my dad, it doesn't hurt the environment.
So you use peacock feathers.
I don't color my hair anymore.
Me either.
I only colored my hair like once in high school and I didn't like it. I don't color my hair anymore because it's not good for the environment. I like your hair.
Yeah.
I copy all of Emily's style and hair do's because I don't think that it's responsible to buy magazines that have over 100 pages of unnecessary things for the 3 things out of it that I'd like. I don't think it's responsible at all of this world to produce so many magazines that are just going to get thrown away. And by the way, I think that newspapers are a great waste. I think that people should look up their information online. Emily's done her hair like this for about a year. This is my first day doing it like this.
Do what you gotta do. It's a really good point that you make.
We don't believe in supporting artists,
It's true.
especially actors and graphic designers.
Die or something.
Get a hold of yourself, reality check.
We're not abstract creatures like you think we are.
We're not creative. Creative isn't going to get us anywhere. Yeah.
Who am I?
You're Emily.
No, I'm okay with that.
And I'm Haley.
You have never been here. So in closing,
We'd like to do a short story for you. Copyright Sonic,
what does it say?
2008. You know what? These new Sonic drinks are really great.
It's true. You know where they'd be really good?
Where?
In LA. 'Cause there's this girl I met. There's this guy that I met.
Please start over.
Yeah.
You suck. Okay, it's like, this is really good. And then you go, yeah, you know where it'd be really good? Or like, you have, and then I say when I'm in LA, and I go, you have never been to Los Angeles.
I'm sure.
I've never really felt like myself.
Okay. Go on. Screw this line up some more. Darn it!
Okay,
Take
ready?
2.
Can we start over?
Take 3. Take 4.
These new Sonic drinks are really good.
Yeah, do you know where they'd be really good? In LA.
Why are we going to LA?
I've really got to get things started with this guy.
Okay, first you meet this guy and you're in love with him, and now we're moving to LA.
I only really feel like myself in LA.
You have never been to Los Angeles.
I've never really felt like myself.